Hey there guys, it's Wastelander, aka Damien. This video I just wanted to get into some things with what's going on in the news, the world, you know what I'm talking about, COVID. So what we're going to do is, as you can basically see with the title, we're going to look at this from two viewpoints. So the first viewpoint will be the narrative of what the governments are telling us, the numbers, all that stuff. The second we will look at it as from our kind of mindset, prepper kind of mindset, conspiracy kind of mindset. So if you would rather see that, just skip forward through the video. I'll probably put in the description where I start the conspiracy stuff, so you can skip through past the narrative stuff. So what I've took some notes after waking up after my work. I just sat, took some notes, went onto the John Hopkins website, took some notes for there, some notes for the news, just to give you a perspective of what's going on in the world. So we're just going to have a coffee, so grab yourself a coffee and we'll go through this together, okay guys? Anyway, if you're glad to see me back, get in the comments and let me know. So anyway, right, we'll start with the world, guys. Worldwide, there is over 130,000 infected with almost 5,000 dead. Obviously, the numbers are going to be much higher than they're portraying, because some countries are only going to give out the real numbers, i.e. Iran, China, UK, USA, probably. Okay, so worldwide, most sports are being cancelled or postponed, stuff like that. So what they're doing in the F1 world is cancelling F1, they're cancelling football, they're cancelling rugby, they're doing all this online. They're doing all this, and some people are saying we could maybe watch online. No, everything's getting cancelled. Football that was meant to be getting played behind closed door, that's cancelling as well. So most sports has been cancelled, postponed at the moment. Okay, let's go to Italy, since Italy is the worst affected country outside of China. So in Italy at the moment we have over 13,000 infected, and I think it was over 1,000 dead now. So that is quite extraordinary. So in Italy at the moment they've put a quarantine lockdown in. The whole country, 60 million people are on lockdown. So people were rushing to the stores, everything like that. So they're going to be closing everything down apart from some supermarkets and some pharmacies, and so that people could still get their medication and things like that. But they're closing everything, schools, everything in Europe now. So we'll jump from Italy to the whole of Europe. Okay, so most of the EU, most countries have 1,000 to 2,000 infected, but obviously their numbers will and are higher. So most countries are banning sports, postponing sports. They're banning gatherings of people over 100 people now, guys. It was 1,000, it was 500, now it's 100. What's next? It's going to be total lockdown quarantine. So EU is kind of bad. I think Czech Republic just come out and said 30 minutes ago that they're from midnight or tomorrow or tonight that everybody travelling to Czech Republic are banned. So no one can enter or leave Czech Republic. Okay, UK and Scotland, my country. We'll go with the UK first. Now they're giving out a number of 798 confirmed infected and 10 confirmed deaths. That number is bound to be 5 to 10,000. I think that's what the number is in the UK. The UK is not doing enough. We are not reacting. We're not even being proactive. We're not even being reactive to this now. We are keeping schools open. We're keeping stuff open, but they're postponing the matches and that. Why are they keeping the schools open if every other country, Ireland and everywhere else, they are closing the schools, but us in the UK are keeping it open? It's not enough. So Scotland, we have 60 confirmed infected in Scotland, in my country, which is alarming. So that number is obviously going to be higher than they're officially. So 60 infected in Scotland, but the Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon came out, I think it was yesterday, and says they're moving for continued delay. So I think Scotland in their own right should be doing basically what the English government are saying. Us Scots should be doing what we think is best for us. Sorry, that's my... I'm not getting political. So and officially the UK is going from the contain phase to delay phase. We should have been in the delay phase a week ago. So they're saying we're 10 to 14 days behind what Italy is. Then it was maybe 2 to 4 weeks behind Italy. Now it's 2 to 3 months behind Italy. So we'll see what happens. Okay guys, for most of my subscribers in the US, now it's hard to get official numbers for the US, so if any of my American subscribers could get into the comments and give me some information of what's happening in your state, your town, your city, give me a perspective, because I'm getting wild numbers for America. They're saying 1,000 average are infected, but then in Ohio they're saying 100,000 could be infected. So any of my American subscribers, could you give me some real information that you could get your hands on? And I think it was 22 to 25 dead in the US. From, I think it's midnight tonight, Friday the 13th, all flights to the EU will be suspended for 30 days, as Donald Trump said. So all flights to the EU cancelled for 30 days. But the UK and Ireland are exempt. So what's stopping people from the EU going to Britain and then flying into America that way? You see what I'm saying, guys? We're not being proactive enough. Also in America, in the New York State, I think it was Westchester or something in the New York State, National Guard has now been deployed to hand out food and water and clean up. We'll see about that. Right, so that's basically just an update of the numbers, guys. So if you could give me any more information that I've not really spoke about, that's not been told, get in the comments and we'll get it out there. Okay, so we know what we have to do: clean your hands, don't touch your face, all that good stuff, okay? So now let's look at it from a perspective of a prepper. Why would they be doing this, guys? Why would they want to be bringing if the virus is fake and they're using it against us, is it 5G symptoms? What we don't know, right? So let's just look at it. As Hillary Clinton once says, don't let a good crisis go to waste, okay? So maybe the deep state is using this to bring in their system that they've been talking about for years, the reason that we've been prepping. And it seems to me kind of funny, Agenda 2020. Did everybody forget about that? This is Agenda 2020. So, what are they going to do? They're going to let this run crazy, let the numbers go up, and then they're going to bring in the National Guard, which they're doing in American states right now, to bring in martial law. So then what they're doing, they're bringing in martial law, they'll bring in that, keep us in our home, keep us locked down, easier to control. Right before it arrives right now, guys, they're crashing the economy. Officially, the economy and stock market was the worst it's been since 1987 on Black Monday. You see what I'm saying, guys? This is the worst the stock market's been in almost 32, 33 years. So they're crashing the stock market to bring in martial law. So then what they're going to do? So they're going to bring in martial law, quarantine us, lock down. So that's what's going to come next. Look at Italy, look at Europe, the European countries. They're bringing in martial law at the moment. So they're going to quarantine us, keep us at home, easier to control, guys. So that's what's next. So if it's not a real virus and it's not as bad, okay, but they're going to keep using it. They're going to keep us at home, but they're going to need to keep us entertained while we're at home. Basically, like a circus and food. That's the easiest way to entertain us. But not a real circus, I'm talking about the news. They're going to keep pumping, the propaganda machine is going to keep pumping out the virus story to keep the fear up. So what's going to happen then? They've got us quarantined, they've got us in our house. Maybe they're going to, how are they going to get us food if we can't leave our homes? What they will then do is maybe door-to-door roundups, but it'll be portrayed as food delivery. Because all the governments with the surveillance and the spying that we all know about that has been released, They know how many people are in each household, how many adults, how many children. They know this for spying on us, for the technology. So they know when they come to do food deliveries, they'll maybe, like, say for instance, leave a box at the door, and that's your food for that day. You see what I'm saying, guys? But then also what they might be doing when they've got us quarantined in their house, locked down, is do what they've done in China. Door-to-door temperature checks, testing, and they'll say, maybe you're infected, you need to come with us because you're a prepper, you understand? But no, just because you're a prepper. They'll say you're infected, you need to go to a quarantine centre, which will be the Walmart centres that were turned into martial law centres, stuff like that. What about all the grave cases, the coffins? What about all the black coffins? They're still there. You see what I'm saying, guys? So maybe this was all just a ploy to bring in the next system. So, wait a minute, where was I? Sorry guys, bear with me, lost my place. So yeah, they're going to crash cycle in round to round, door to door checks. Say you're positive, need to go to quarantine, isolation. Also, what they could be using the National Guard for, guys. So watch for that in America, the National Guard doing roundups, door to door checks. Keep an eye on that, roundups. But also what they might do is what they've done in New Orleans, Louisiana with Hurricane Katrina, gun grab. So watch that as well, guys, while doing the door to door. So they're going to keep the virus sphere going. They're going to keep it going, keep us quarantined, keep us locked in. Then they're going to say we need to cancel money. We're going to stop cash because the virus spreads on cash, money, hand to hand, stuff like that. So we need to stop cash. We need to be a cashless society. So then this is when they bring in the RFID chip. You see? So then we will be a cashless society. So when they've got their new system, everything's running along nice, everybody's in fear. Yes, we'll do anything you say to keep us safe, give us a cure, right? Then they're going to give us this is the new system, cashless society. People like us, people like you, preppers, hoarders, we are going to, if we don't comply, they'll cut off your RFID chip, and then we're fucked. Or we'll be quarantined or isolation, never to be seen again. But that's just the conspiracy mind. So maybe this isn't even the virus. Maybe it's 5G poisoning. Who knows, guys? But that was the conspiracy side of it. So but we'll just go by the narrative as well. So that was all my notes for the narrative. So there you go, guys. That's about it for this today. That's most of the headlines today. What else? The Canadian Prime Minister's wife has been tested positive, and they're both self-isolating. Tom Hanks and his wife have been tested positive. They're self-isolating in Australia. A couple of ministers and the British government have tested positive as well. But yeah, guys, I think this is the big one that we've all been waiting for. If it's real. You see what I'm saying? If it's real. So just get your preps in, get your bag ready, get your food ready. That's all we need to do just now, guys. And keep cleaning your hands, keep from touching your face, the usual. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're glad to see me back. We'll get some more content up. What I was going to do is unpack my bag, go through it, take out stuff, because we need to change your bag now based on the situation. There you go, guys. That'll do it for this video, I think. So, as always, take care, be safe, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. See you later. Bye.